Hey, what is up, guys? This is William with my review for Battlegrounds 2015. And let's just say, what an interesting night. With that, let's get started. So, first off, notice my awesome new hat. I got it at Hat Topic yesterday. It's the Dean hat. See, D. Too bad I'm not gonna have it for long because I bought it for a friend. Second, you all fell into my trap. Now that you're on my channel, you should do me a solid and watch my podcast from yesterday. Very first episode. You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll laugh some more. You'll learn about Teen Boy's life experiences. So watch the podcast. It has Oodles, Hunter, Eli, and Haven. Three of those other three will be soon to be YouTubers. So enough about that. Let's get to the meat and potatoes of the gotta be swagging. Okay. So Battlegrounds 2015. We start off with Randy and Sheamus. Now, I wasn't really too psyched about this match because it's Randy and Sheamus. Anything could happen. But it was very interesting. Of course, a lot of reverses. It started off with 3 Irish curses, which interesting, and then kicks to the stomach. It seemed I've seen I cannot speak. Oh my god! I've come to notice that these two kind of know each other's moveset, so it's like, oh, you're going for that. Well, tough because I can counter with that because I know you. I've fought with you so many times. Uh, and they kind of they're outside of the ring for a little bit. That was the main theme of the show. Outside of the ring, you'll find out a little bit later what I mean by that. Randy countered the Borg with a slam. Nothing too big. People counter this Borg all the time. All you can really do is just duck under it. One of the most interesting things was a reverse Borg to an RKO that got reversed to a cloverleaf fell, which then ended up just becoming a white noise to a pin combo and fell. There was a superplex, and then finally Randy was able to hit the DDT, and then tried for the RKO, but the first RKO, second one, if you reverse it a third time, what's okay then. Fourth time, you're done. But Sheamus reversed the RKO into a schoolboy and then kicked out. Randy kicked out to a Borg, which then led to a cloverleaf, which he almost broke. I'm Randy. This is the computer's like. Okay, so he was like. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Son of a bitch. So people, they don't mess around with submissions, even though not a lot of people could win by them. Yeah, submissions are just there now. And of course, since he had to break out of it, Randy hit the RKO and won. I think it's been a very long time since Randy's won without using the RKO. I think the last time he might have won without it was maybe 2010-ish. I'm not sure. It's very hard to kind of pull that from way back because this is 2015. That was 5 years ago. And he's been in here since like 2000. So you can't just pull things from all the way back there if it's 2015. Let's get real. I don't like. It's been probably been a long time since he won fairly without it. It was a pretty good match. And then Randy won, of course, because he's Randy. And if you're Randy Orton and you're failing at something, you're gonna win with the RKO. It's child's play. It's like Wumbo. Next to this little interview with Stephanie, oh, so how do you feel about the Divas commotion? It's not commotion. Grand matches were had right here. So tonight's Divas triple threat match from each team. Team Paige, Tia Bella, and Mad. Okay. Which they had to each take one person from each team, and they fought. So next, Primetime Players versus the New Day for the tag titles. And of course, it's the New Day, so they kind of have New Day. And whatever we say goes because we're important because the power of positivity. And then basically this was just like, oh, we physically cannot lose. You know why we can't lose? Because we have positivity. And with positivity, we will reap the benefits of the win because we are so positive. With positivity, we will win. And sometimes we may have lost that money in the bank, but sometimes to win, you have to lose. And that's how we know we're gonna win because we lost a month ago. I got like, excuse me. To win, you have to lose. To win, you have to lose. I don't. Every time I hear the New Day speak, I just think, like, I don't. Whatever. And watching this mini promo, it come to me. You know, he's been on your team twice now, maybe 3 times. Why don't you just have the inspirational speaker with you at all times? Why don't you rename yourselves? No longer be the New Day. but be the Bo Day. Don't use that name. I thought about it. Just be like the New Day and Bo Dallas. I mean, think about it. You guys are the power of positivity, and he's just an inspirational speaker. You can't go wrong. Package it, seal it, it's done. Bo has to join your team. Maybe you'll win. Bo needs to win. Bo needs to join. I don't see why not. Let Bo join. And then the Barclay players come out. This started with a. This was okay. It was decent. I know I said I don't like the main roster division. I like the NXT division more because they have Blake and Murphy, Enzo and Cass. They got the good stuff. They got the goods. But at pay per views, I gotta give them your dues. They do a pretty good at matches. Until we start slapping people. Yes, slapping is a usual thing. We slap because slapping's good. Slapping's nice. We have to get the ball rolling somehow, and that's what happened when Titus was tagged in, slapped in the face, and Titus just kind of looked at him like, "Dude, do you want to slap me in the face?" This boy did not just slap me in the face. Oh, hell no. You did not just slap me in the face. Get out of my ring. Threw him out of the ring into his corner. And of course, since Xavier Woods on the outside, we have to have something ridiculous be said. And what's more ridiculous than timeout? We need a timeout. No! No! There is no timeouts in wrestling. This isn't tag. You can't just be like, timeout. You can't. There is. The longer you stay outside for this timeout, the longer the ref counts, and the longer the ref counts, the more he gets closer to a count out. So in that case, to try to avoid a count out, we say we try to get this timeout. You know what I'd say to that? There is no timeouts in wrestling. The next time you call a timeout, the ref should just DQ you. Because there is no timeouts. Because it doesn't work that way. It just doesn't work that way. So, with Kofi back in the ring, we get this double team. Well, he tags in Big E, and then we get this double team, which I assume the King said it, so I assume it's a suplex splash. A suplex? He picked him up and splashed him down. That's interesting and new. So with Titus in or Darren in the ring, it's playtime. Biggie gets more in control. Irish whips him over the top, where Xavier Woods is kind of like, oh, yeah, what you gonna do now, boy? Yeah. That was creepy. Um, so he Irish whip into Kofi, who kicks him in the face and put back into the ring, which he is now in a bad spot. And if you know the New Day, you know that they're gonna do this thing where they tag in, kick, 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 until you just can't have enough. And I will now be calling this the tag team merry-go-round. So if you're ever in a bad spot, just kick, tag, kick, 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 tag, kick, 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 tag, kick, 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 tag, kick, kick, tag, kick, kick, kick. Even though you'll weaken one of them somehow, and then set up a hot tag. But I've noticed something. In the game, you can decide, oh yeah, hot tag, either he can get it or he can get it. Real life, either he can get it or he can get it. But in real life, it's, again, I gave you that option. He can get it, he can get it. But in real life, it's like, I wonder who's out. He's on the right. Of course, I forgot the right team always needs to get the hot tag. So if you're on the right, you win the hot tag battle. If you're on the left, you're screwed. With that, it's kind of all mayhem. Xavier Woods kicks Titus in the back of the head. Wood then got an apron suplex to himself from Darren Young, who then pushes Biggie into the corner, missing the top rope river into a missed SOS, tagging Titus. Titus with the Clash of the Titus, PTP wins. I'm good with that match. I'm fine with whoever winning, as long as it's not the New Day. I hate the New Day. Hate them. But they could be so much better with them. Put Go on your team and you'll go places. Who I'd like to see Primetime players face next? Probably the Lucha Dragons. Lucha Dragons are good. I like them. Let them. I want them to win. So next is little Team Page promo. I'm not calling him that Team Page. That is now Team Waifu for Waifu. Oh my God, I love Paige so much. I love Becky so much. And I love Charlotte enough. As long as you have Paige and Becky, you're set. Paige is waifu. Becky is waifu. Like, this team's so much better. Do you know what would make this team so much better? Bailey would make that team so much better. I said Bailey. Bailey would make that team so much better. Bailey is also waifu. And since we're talking about waifu, Tamina in a good light is waifu, but not like waifu. That's like side waifu. Yeah, so. I miss AJ Lee too. She was also waifu. Alicia Fox waifu if she learns to play nice. But anyways, back enough about waifus. Back to so Paige was basically like, "Oh, I'm happy you came. I'm so glad we can finally make a difference." And then Becky was kind of like, "Let's tear the house down and rebuild the division. Hell, let's put the divas and the superstars on notice. Let's do it." Main roster superstars don't need to be put on notice. The divas, yes. You don't need to be put on notice. The NXT superstars, put them on notice. Love me some Enzo. Love me some Finn Balor. Love me some yeah, that other guy. Um, let's just put them on notice. That was pretty much it. And then next, Bray versus Roman. Not a lot of people I know like this match, this setup, because either they don't like Bray or they don't like Roman. Well, a lot of people don't like Roman. But I was excited about this because I like Bray and I like Roman. If you hate that, well then my opinions aren't gonna change. Um, Bray was wearing his red pants, and I love me some red pants. Those pants feel like they would hug me in all the right places. I need me a pair of those pants. And then Roman came in. And Cole said something very interesting. Roman hasn't won since Money in the Bank. He hasn't won by pinfall or submission because he says Bray is not in his mind. But he is in his mind. If someone's not in your mind, you're gonna at least win one or two matches. It's been 5 weeks. You haven't won a single one. Coincidence? I think not. So forget Suplex City. Let's go with Lockup City. This match started up with a lot of Lockup City, like a lot of lockups. And also, Bray likes to spend a lot of his time outside the ring. If it's not Roman sending him outside the ring, it's it's Bray going out there on his own free will. But we like to spend our time outside the ring. That's what I meant earlier by the outside of the ring seemed to be a little like the title of the night subtitle here. So, like I said, Bray's in his head. He kind of sidesteps to the into this. How was that? Hold on. What was that? Something happened. I don't know what. But he like kind of sidesteps into the steps. And you know that meme where it's like, what you thinking about? Nothing. That kind of happened. He leaned up against the Spanish announce table and was like, what you thinking about? You know, anyone but you, woman. I seen that and I couldn't. I was so. I want that. As someone make me that, please. I will love you forever. Just what you thinking about? You know, anyone but you, woman. They were at one point they were both on the apron and they were punching each other. And then a little further fast forward into the match, I tend to notice that Bray likes to try to win by count out pay-per-views. Was it No, two pay-per-views ago, he tried to win by putting Ryback outside. So that's kind of, I guess, what he likes to do. He put Roman in this like submission, and he held him there for maybe a good 15 minutes. Roman looked dead, and if he wasn't, he had to at least almost be dying under that submission. But Roman got back in it, and you know what a move where he goes kick the drive by, I guess it's called. Um, he tried that, but Bray, my man's Bray, just like get that out of here, clotheslined him, and then went outside and sentoned him. And then the last third of this match was Bray's sister Abigail to a cover, kick out. Superman punch to a cover, kick out. Reverse spear to a boot, another spear to a clothesline. Headbutts, chairs. This wasn't a no DQ match. So chairs, you're going to lose. Bray had two chairs, but then Roman was like, get that out of here. Threw two chairs in the ring, threw two more chairs in the ring. And then this mysterious man in a hoodie came out, threw Roman against the pole, super kicked him, turned on and was like, nope. If I hide, you won't see me. Giving Bray the chance for the sister Abigail, and Bray wins. Who the fuck is that man? Who was that mysterious man? If you take a closer look, if you were, so say you're sitting here watching it, and then you see this mysterious, and then you look like this, and you get really close to the monitor, you might be able to see it. You see a little beard. It was Luke Harper. So, family reunion? Dot, dot, dot. I think so. A few months ago, we saw Luke Harper and Eric Rowan getting back together. So why not? Let's get the family back together. Let's see, like, make Bray relevant again. Next, the triple threat Divas match. Don't pause. Do not get up. Do not leave. It is not bathroom break time. Usually when I talk about Divas match, I say it's bathroom break time. It is not. Because now we have the NXT Divas. You know what that means. It's trying time. So, for Team Waifu for Life, we got Charlotte. Team Bad, we got Sasha. Yeah. Team Bad, we got Nikki. Nope. If Nikki was in the ring and it was Sasha, Charlotte, and Nikki, it'd be current NXT Women's Champion, past NXT Women's Champion, and current Divas champions. So it would be trifecta. It'd be champions. Nope. Instead, we get Sasha spent most of this in control until Charlotte got back into it and reversed to a neck breaker, and then Brie finally got back into it. This, before I say anything, I swear to God, this was better than the Beast and Beast. Because Tamina wasn't in it. Like I said, Tamina's on the side referee in a good light. But we had the NXT. Of course it's gonna be so much better. There was a little Daniel homage. Brie kind of like was kicking them like Daniel with the yes kicks, but then Charlotte tried to reverse it almost, but then Sasha reversed it, giving Charlotte, Sasha, Charlotte, Sasha. I'm gonna stop. Sasha is kind of like, don't do this. Moves out of the way. Charlotte spears Brie outside the ring. And then we get Sasha and Charlotte going at it again. Sasha tries for the backslide, reverse into another backslide, which then turned into a double missile kick. And if we're just gonna steal the moves of our lovers, that gives Nikki the chance to be like, hey, can't see me. And if that's the case, I want to be able to do the PTO. Double Brie mode, kicking them both in the face. Reverse out of the ring. Almost a brawl outside. Got Team Bad coming from this side. Team Paige coming from this side. But Bella's in the middle. Kind of like, let's just get back in the ring. And we have to do this. Oh, nope. Kick outside the ring. Ha! The losers. Sasha dives to Team Paige. Bad's like, losers. Charlotte dies on the Bad. Oh, just so I don't confuse you. You guys understand that BAD? It stands for beautiful and dangerous. They get back into the ring. Sasha sets up the bank statement on Charlotte. Brie breaks it up, but then thrown outside. And figure 8, because it's twice as good as her daddy's. Team Paige wins. Yes. Finally. Paige has a win under her. Well, not really Paige, but like, waifu has a win under her belt. Yes, bitch. Yes. Ooh. I so can't wait. SummerSlam, let's go. Take this all the way to Mania. Let's go. Because if they take it to Mania, we know that the night after WrestleMania, NXT like to bring people up. So after WrestleMania, you can bring up Sasha, Becky, and Charlotte. See me some big. Next, Kevin Owens versus Cena for the United States title. You know, Owens, he has to say something smart. He comes down and he was kind of like, come on, you know the act. I've seen it for 10 years. Come on, let's get out of this. Let's go. I ain't got all day. Cena was almost in control, but Owens, of course, Owens in control. Outside, he was he was like, "Let's go for a ride." And I watched this other YouTuber, Vash, and time to time, I don't know where it's from, but he'll sing the song, and it made me that moment made me think of it. I'm gonna take you for a ride. No, I'm gonna catch you on my fries. But like, we were taken for a ride, alright. Sentons and kickouts, and there was this one time, this one moment in there where he'd seen it tried this drop kick. He was like, drop kick and done. It was so funny. Leg drops, and I feel like I know what I was thinking. It'd be really embarrassing to lose 2 titles in a month. Yes, guys, if you did not watch Beast in the East, you would know. If you did not watch it, then you don't know that at Beast in the East, in what was a standout match, Finn Balor, the Demon, won the NXT title. So, it'd be pretty embarrassing. Well, back to recapping. AA to a DDT. Okay, was out of the ring. Because you know how Cena does his little whole shoulder bump, pick you up, drop you down, 5 shuffle. Well, he tried to go for that, but seeing it 1,000 times, Owen was like, haha, peace, bitch, and was gone. Cena turned around and was like, fuck, he's gone. He's a magician. And on the ropes, Owens was just like, hey, reverse senton, and then steals the exact same thing that Cena just did. But this time Cena's not a magician. Tries to go for the A. Even Cena can reverse it. This is how we know a finisher has been played to death. Everyone can reverse it. Even the guy who owns it. Please stop using the AA. Springboard stunner to a German. If we're counting, that's one suplex so far. Maybe not. There was a lot of moments where he was kind of like, "Are you calling it now?" Well, you should. So maybe Cole can get back in the ring with Owens. Maybe that's not a good idea. He's won. He's unbeatable at Mania so far. So, see, they're trying to go for the leg drop. Ended up in a pop-up power bomb. Kick out. Cena went for the AA again, and another kick out. Please stop using this one. It was better when it was known as the FU. Yes, do you guys remember that? When it was called the FU instead of the AA, because it's a variation of the F5. Little history for you. Notice that Owen really liked the top rope. Ooh, oh my god. Owens did this combo. It was a pop-up power bomb to an AA, to a super kick, to an AA, to an STF. Bravo. Bravo, you magical man, you. Such a good comedy. Then there was this top rope tornado DDT from Cena, a springboard starter to a rebound clothesline, an AA to another kick out. Now I'm just angry. enough with the AA kickouts. Pop-up power bomb to a kick out. I should be upset like I am with the AA, but in NXT, he's won with just one pop-up power bomb where it takes Cena like five, oh, not even five, like 13 of them bitches for you to actually stay down. A for a tap rope, kick out, and he had nothing he can do. Cena's done it all. So what he should have done, he should have turned it on. How? I don't know. Playing passive, kick out to an STF, and Owens tapped. It was a good match, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't as good as the first. And it wasn't as good as Cesaro's matches. I would like to see Cesaro in a feud. Cesaro's had some good matches, you know. So yeah, interesting match. I like the setup. Good counters, especially the pop-up power bomb. Pop-up power bomb to an AA, to a super kick, to another AA, to an STF. Yes. And what do we have to follow that up? It was supposed to be a triple threat for the Intercontinental title. Thank God, the Ryback community. No one wanted to see this. But we still had to deal with The Miz. And all The Miz had to say was, oh, we're all sad because this match isn't happening. We all wanted to see me win. I had plans. I was going to become champion and be on talk shows. No. Second-rate champions don't get talk shows. Talk shows. Talk to us when you become champion. Yeah. And then he was kind of like, oh, Ryback is just this. He's a pansy. He's not a big guy. He's not injured. He's scared. I am the toughest man in this building. To that I say no. Did you not see the last match? The Divas are tougher. Did you not see Owens versus Cena, the Divas match, and Bray versus Roman? I think they'll have you beat. Good day, Miz. And then he brought out the Big Show, and he's kind of like, oh, the Big Show has been missing since the Attitude Era. And only thing I agree with. And then he was like, crown me Intercontinental Champion, I'm set. And then the Big Show came out, and was kind of like doing a Raw thing. Thought, shut the fuck up. KO punch to the Miz, and he left. Now for the match we've all been waiting for. Brock versus Seth Rollins for the heavyweight title. Another fun fact. Brock hasn't been pinned or submitted in 2.5 years. So immediately, as soon as this match started, right into the corner. Yep. This man went away. But he came back and he tried to keep him down with those kicks. But then top rope to a suplex. Another suplex. Another 3. Another 3. Another 5. And roll out. So that's 5 in under a minute. With that rolled out, he took the belt and almost left. Brock has hops. He ran so fast. He hopped over the barricade like it was a hurdle, grabbed him, threw him over, brought him back in the ring. Well, threw him over, took the title and was like, you ain't leaving with this, boy. on the table, got back in the ring, 6. Almost 7 reverse. He got him down, but for how long? And then he hit him with the super kicks. Pedigree to an almost F5, knocked him out of the ring, and then he just kept diving on him to try and kind of get him to stop. But it's Brock Lesnar. Of course you can't get this man to stop. He is the beast incarnate. Oh my god. Like, seriously, you can't stop this man. So back in the ring, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 suplexes. Slap to the face. 13, F5. And then oh my god. Oh my god. You know whose music that is? Do you know whose music that is? That's the Batman. It's back. We haven't seen these guys since WrestleMania. He's back. These aren't tears of sadness. These are tears of happiness. He's back. Chokeslam. 2 and F5. Another chokeslam. Tombstone. Another tombstone. Tombstone. He's not done. Second tombstone. Tombstone City, bitch. And then he walked away. He walked away. And all we heard was this. He walked away. Please come back. Don't just leave us. But do you... It was over.
What?
It was over.
What?
There was 15 minutes left. But it was over. Okay? 10:44. It was over.
What?
No, 10:47. 13 minutes left.
What?
It was over. 10:48.
What?
It was over. 10:49.
What?
It was over. 10:40. 10:50.
What?
It was over. 10:51.
What?
Still nothing. 52.
What?
53.
What?
54.
What?
55.
Do you understand me?
It was over.
What?
Oh my god. We just seen the dead man come back. But there was still 15 minutes left.
Do you understand me?
15 minutes left. So, who won? The bell didn't ring. The announcer didn't say who won. It was just over.
What?
This literally the only question I have.
What?
I don't. 15 minutes left. 15 minutes left. And it was over. There was nothing. 15 minutes. This was a good match. And the fact that Brock came back made it even better. Not Brock. Stone Cold. Triple H. No, I can't think. I'm so messed up. Undertaker came back. And all I had to say was,
What?
I freaked out. As soon as I heard that, it was over. But 15 minutes. You know what you could have at least done in those 15 minutes? Probably wouldn't make any sense because it would have only been a month. But at least in those 15 minutes, have Sheamus cash in. It would have at least been something. Well, that was my review for Battlegrounds 2015. That's weird. That was my review for Battlegrounds 2015.
What?
Yep. It was a good night. We got to see the Divas, we got to see Owens. It was really, I liked it. So, as always, check out Oodles, Dr. 20XX. Me and Dr. 20X are actually recorded a playthrough today. We gotta upload it. We gotta edit it, upload it. Hopefully it's out soon. I'm still trying to get the first podcast, the actual first one
What?
that we recorded for E3,
What?
E3,
What?
E3,
What?
E3,
What?
E3,
What?
E3.
What?
I can't say E3. Recorded for E3.
Do you understand me?
Yes. So check out Oodles, and since you're on my channel, watch the podcast from yesterday. It was great. It was fun. We talked a lot. We talked about Ronda Rousey. We talked about Eli's story. We talked about Malik's stories. You can hear Kingdom Hearts in the background. It was just great. So with that, I tell you,
And that's the bottom line, cause Stone Cold said so.
Lucha Underground this week. Didn't watch it last week. I was busy doing stuff for yesterday, but it'll be this week. I forgot if you have any ideas for what I should do my another thoughts video on, just leave it in the comment section below. Peace.